Fucking with her when I ain't nothing like these veins, I swear. Name a place I can take you there. I'll do anything to make you laugh. And you can have anything, just ask. But just know that I'm selfish. And I swear I can't help it.
Hey guys,
but it's all for you. Yeah, it's all for you.
I'm selfish. Okay, so this is actually my first YouTube video, and I'm extremely excited to share my stories with you. Today I'm going to be like telling you guys about the time I had someone trapped in the closet. Alright, so I had a little boo thing, you know how that goes. And we were speaking for a while. He kind of invited himself over, and I kind of accepted. It was real cute. He wanted to come over. I told him okay. When he did, I was extremely excited to see him. You know, we were hugging, we were kissing, and all that good stuff. As soon as I really started to, like, how do you say, like, become excited that he was actually there. I wasn't a really, like, fast little girl, so I was super excited that I even had anybody there at that moment. I kind of heard my dog growl at the door, but I didn't know what the fuck she was growling at, so I'm like, shh. And then we started to kiss again, and I heard, like, grr, and I'm like, what the fuck, shut up, shh. So then we started kissing again, and I heard the fucking lock. And I'm like, who the hell is at the door? Oh my God, who's at the door? So it was like 4 possibilities. It could have been my father, my mother, my grandmother, or my uncle. So I kind of got super scared. And that same instant, my grandmother walks in. Like, my door is cracked so I can see her coming in. And I'm like, oh my God, G-Dog is here. She fucking comes in and she's like, Shalia, I'm home. And I'm like, oh my God, no. Like, Granny, what are you doing in my home right now? Like, what the fuck? So she comes in and I kind of like panic. I'm like, fuck. You can't go on bed. Get in the closet. He's like, what? I'm like, get in the closet. He's like, yo, this is going to blow my heart. I'm like, get the fuck in the closet. No. So I kind of shove him in the closet. He gets in the closet and I fucking go out there like, hey Granny, like, how are you? What are you doing here? It's kind of later. You don't want to go home? Like, you don't want to, like, you want me to walk you home? Like, what is it? Like, you know, what do you want to do right now? Why are you here? So she's like, I just felt like, you know, maybe you were here, you were by yourself, you were alone, or, you know, you just wanted, you know, some company or whatever the case may be. Cool story, bro. But in my head, I'm like, bitch, you gotta go. Like, you gotta go. So I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna go in my room. You know, I feel under the weather or whatever. I go in my room. She's like, okay. So I procrastinate for like a good, let's say, hour. And then I come back out and she's still there. She's like watching her Lifetime and doing all that old granny shit that grannies do. So I'm like, all right. She's like, you want some tea, baby? I'm like, no, I'm fine. You want to leave? You sure you don't want to leave? You know? He's texting me meanwhile, like, while he's in my fucking closet. And I'm just sitting there, like, biting all fucking 10 of my nails at the same time. Like, OM motherfucking G. What the fuck is going to happen? Like, why won't she leave? What the fuck? So she finally fucking decides to, like, kind of walk in. And I kind of, like, dive for the door. And I'm like, hey, what's up? What's going on? So, to make the long story short, I get her in the living room and I use the bathroom. I come back out, and you know how grandmas literally, like, fall asleep during their sentence? Like, she kind of did one of those tricks. She fell asleep on the fucking couch watching Lifetime with the fucking remote in her hand. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, she did. I panicked. He was texting me. He's like, yo, it's like 4 hours later, B. This is really blowing my high. I'm like, all right, just come out. Like, at this point, I don't even know if I'm going to get caught or not, but I really feel bad, and this is not in my character. Come out. So he came out. We laid down in the bed. I locked my door, and I was just hoping and praying that nothing happened. But while this is going on, I feel, like, extremely bad. Like, my stomach is starting to hurt. I'm panicking. I'm fucking sweating, and it's just, like, too much. It's like, driving me nuts. So I'm like, all right. He's laying there, and I hear snoring. And I'm like, at this time, how the fuck could you go to sleep? Like, at a time like this? So I'm sitting there staring at him with a disgusted fucking look. Like, I mean, it's not his fault, but at the end of the day, like, nigga, OMG. Like, oh my God. Oh my Jesus. Like, get it together. So I'm trying to get myself together. I'm like walking, pacing back and forth. And mind you, now it's like 4:30 in the morning. And I guess I was a senior at the time. So I have school in the morning at 6 o'clock a.m. So I'm like, all right, what the fuck am I gonna do? I tried to like wake him up. He's like saying that he wants to stay. I'm like, no, this is not what's gonna happen. You gotta go now. He fucking gets up. I finally get him to get up, and my fucking grandmother's still knocked out, still with the fucking remote in her hand, believe it or not. And I have a big ass pit bull. Once he gets up, the dog starts going fucking bananas. When I say she starts fucking, and I'm like, shh, and he's like, and I'm like, oh my God, she's gonna fucking catch me. Like, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna say? Oh my God, like, I am too young. I'm too young to die. Like, this is not what's supposed to happen. And then I shoved him out. And it was really, really crazy because I had school that day. And when I got up, I don't know whether it's because, like, my nervous system or I, like, literally stressed myself out that much that I literally threw up that whole entire day. Like, my school sent me home. Like, it was really, really bad. Like, I had the worst day ever. I was so humiliated by him too, because I'm like, oh my God, like, I was so embarrassed that I had to have him in the closet, but whatever. Like, I had to do what I gotta do, and that was point blank period. But thank you for listening to Godivas' story. I will be having way more stories, and I know this was kind of short, but I tried to like keep it short and cute. I don't like when everybody be like fucking saying their stories for like 23 minutes and it's like a 4-minute story. So I hope you guys comment, subscribe, and
but just know that I'm selfish, and I swear I can't help it. But it's all for you, yeah, it's all for you.